Okay guys, so we're going to take a look at the Romanian deadlift, and for this we're going to be utilizing dumbbells. Now, the Romanian deadlift is actually quite a technical exercise, so I'm going to try and talk you through the thought process as I work my way through this exercise. Now, we're primarily targeting the hamstrings with a little bit of glutes, and it's a hip hinge, so what we're going to be doing here is sliding the hips back horizontally into that position there. The knees are quite soft, and in that position there you'll feel a really good stretch through the hamstrings and the glutes. Okay, and then we're just going to stand up. Now that looks quite simple, but there's a lot of things you've got to consider whilst you're working your way through the set. Okay, so I'm going to do this without the dumbbells first, tell you what I'm thinking, and then we'll introduce the dumbbells later. So, a hip hinge. The hips will be traveling horizontally backwards, okay, as I'm lowering the weight at the front of my legs. It's important to notice that. So as I do this without weight, look at the trajectory of my hips. It's a sliding scale horizontally. Building length through the hamstrings and glutes here, and then squeezing those muscles to stand up straight. Okay, now there's a great analogy that might help you here. I want you to imagine there's a car door open behind you, and what I'm trying to do is shut that car door with my glutes as I slide back. Okay, so it's that movement there, shutting that car door. Okay, now we're going to introduce weight now. I'll talk you through the setup and what I'm thinking as I work through the reps. So, feet hip width apart, soft knees, core engaged, and I'm just going to keep the dumbbells at about 45 degrees resting on the outsides of my thighs. Okay, so as those dumbbells slide down the legs, I'm feeling a really nice stretch through the hamstrings. Now in this position here, I'm not thinking about coming up, because if I lead with the head, I'm going to use my back. In this position here, it's squeeze here, straighten out. Lengthen, 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 shorten. Okay, now one other very important thing to mention, at every single stage of the repetition, my eye line is at 90 degrees to my spine. Okay, so as I go down, my eye line goes down with the spine, and then as I come up, I return there. So at all stages of the rep, I've got that 90-degree angle. Now sometimes people are reaching for their lower back. Oh, it's a little bit sore. And that's because 9 times out of 10, they're doing that. And they're looking in the mirror for reassurance that they're doing the exercise right, and they've got what we call cervical extension of the spine. Now where you have cervical extension, you'll have lumbar tension. The back mirrors itself there. So what we've got to try and do is tuck that chin and keep that 90-degree angle, and that will keep this lower back nice and flat. Okay, so I'll show you a few more reps. Squeezing those glutes and hamstrings to straighten up. So it's a Romanian deadlift with dumbbells.